Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to create Pabbly email marketing subscriber on Wix Forms submission. So I am an owner of a business and I organized and host a lot of events in my business. I create the registrations details with the help of the form that I've created using Wix Forms. I want that as soon as by any of the participants a form submission is going to be done for registering themselves for the event that I'm hosting with the help of Wix Forms, automatically I want to create a subscriber of that same participant in my Pabbly email marketing account so that I can add them to the email marketing list that I've created. And if I'm going to do this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And with the help of it, I have created an automation between Wix and Pabbly email marketing. And if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to create Pabbly email marketing subscriber on Wix Forms submission. As an owner of a business, I organized and host a lot of events. And to collect event registrations, I use Wix Forms. I want to streamline the process by automatically adding attendees as subscribers in my Pabbly email marketing account. I use Pabbly email marketing for managing my email communications efficiently, allowing me to send important event details, reminders, and follow-up messages without having to manually input their information. By automating the subscriber creation, I save time and ensure that attendees receive timely updates about the events. And we are going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then you can see that all Pabbly apps window is going to appear in front of you, in which you can see the all applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Create Pabbly Email Marketing Subscriber on Wix Forms Submission. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down, and from the given options, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Create Pabbly Email Marketing Subscriber on Wix Forms Submission. And there are two windows in front of you. One says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Wix Forms. As I want that whenever, as with the help of Wix Forms, I've created a form with the help of which I'm collecting the events registrations. I want that as soon as the form submission is going to be done with the help of Wix Forms, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that. That is why for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as Wix Forms. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as New Form Submission. Okay. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we're going to create a connection between Wix Forms and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to copy this URL from here and follow the steps given here below in the help desk. Okay. So now in order to connect Wix Forms to Pabbly Connect, I'm going to log into my Wix account. So this is my Wix account, as you can see right over here. And now we're going to connect this account to Pabbly Connect. Okay. For that, from the left side of the panel, go to Automations option right over here. Okay. After coming to automations, what you're going to do is on the top right corner, it says new automation. Click on this button. Okay, we are going to create a new automation now. Over here, we have to create a new automation. In order to do that, you can select a template from here, but I want to create the automation from scratch, so I'm going to click on this button right over here. Okay, so this is the automation. Firstly, I'm going to give a name to this automation, which is going to be new form submission. So this is the name of the automation that I'm going to create. Firstly, we have to set up our trigger. For the trigger, select over here as Wix Forms. Okay, after selecting the trigger over here as Wix Forms, it is asking us to select a trigger, which is going to be form submitted, as the form submission is going to be done, and then this automation is going to be triggered. It is asking for us to select a form on which this automation is going to trigger. Either you can select any form, but I have selected a specific form right away, so I'm going to select a specific form. Over here in place of this select field, I'm going to select the form that I've created in the name of event registration form. So I'm going to select this form and then click on this OK button. Okay, because I want that this automation should only be triggered whenever the form submission for the event registration form is done. Okay, so I've selected this specific form. After that, it is asking for the limit frequency to. Over here, there are three options: once per contact every 24 hours, or don't limit trigger anytime. I'm going to select the don't limit option right over here, as each and every form submission that is done with the help of Wix, automatically this automation should be triggered. Okay, so this is how you set up the trigger in this case. Now we're going to set up our action. Over here, our action is going to be send via webhook. Okay, after that, it is asking for the target URL. For that, I'm going to paste the URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Over here, it is asking for the all keys and values or customized structure. I'm going to select the option as all keys and values, and then I'm going to activate this automation right over here. Okay, as you can see, it says your new automation is now active. The automation has now been successfully added to my Wix account. As now the automation is successfully added, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. Over here, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we are going to do a test form submission using Wix Forms, and we're going to check whether Wix Forms is connected to Pabbly Connect or not. As we're going to do the test submission, what is going to happen? Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of the test submission being done. So I've created a form with the help of Wix Forms. You can see right over here, and this form is attached on my website. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to do the test form submission of this form right over here. It is asking for the first name. So for the first name over here, I'm going to write it as demo. For the last name over here, I'm going to write it as user. For the email over here, I'm going to write it as demoUser@pabblytudes.com, and for the phone number where I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number, and then I'm going to click on this submit button. As I've done that, it says registration is successful. This means the form submission is now been done. As the test submission is done, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down. Over here, you can see Pabbly Connect has captured the response. Okay, for the form name comes as event registration form. You can see right over here. For the phone number, dummy mobile number, email as demoUser@pabblytudes.com, first name as demo, last name as user, and all the other details. Okay, as the form submission is now been done successfully using Wix Forms, this means that Wix Forms is now connected to Pabbly Connect. Now whenever a new form submission is going to be done for the event registration by the participants, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response in the similar manner. Okay, now after setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step, and as our objective is that as soon as a new form submission is going to be done by the help of Wix Forms, automatically a subscriber in our Pabbly email marketing account should be created of that same participant. So for that, we are going to select our action application over here as Pabbly email marketing. So I'm going to select my action application as Pabbly email marketing, and for the action event, I'm going to select over here as add subscribers, as we're going to create and add subscribers in our list that we have created in our Pabbly email marketing account. Okay, then I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which you can add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, over here it is asking for the token. With the help of this token, we are going to connect our Pabbly email marketing account to Pabbly Connect. To have the access of the token, go to this link over here, that is developer API right over here. As we're going to come to the hyperlink, this is the token. I'm going to copy this from here and paste it right over here in this token field, and then click on the save button. As I've done that, you can see Pabbly email marketing is now been connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for the list. So I've created a list in the name of marketing campaign. So I'm going to select the list that I've created in the name of marketing campaign in this field right over here. Okay. After that, it is asking for the email and the name of the subscriber that we are creating. So for the data of the email and the name of our subscriber, we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous steps, and we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, you can see this was the previous step of this workflow, that is Wix form, new form submission. As I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As over here, it is asking for the email of our subscriber. So in my previous response, I've received the registrant email. You can see right over here. So I'm going to select the data of the email from my previous response. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Similarly, for the name, I'm going to map the data of the name, first name space the last name. Okay. After mapping the details and entering it, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. As I've done that, it says the status as success. As it is coming as success, I'm going to open the list that I've created in my Pabbly email marketing account and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see a subscriber in the name of demo user @pabblytudes.com with the name as demo user has been successfully created in my Pabbly email marketing account. So as the subscriber has been now successfully created in my Pabbly email marketing account, this means that we successfully created an automation between Wix Forms and Pabbly email marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, I'm going to do another test. Okay, I'm going to do a new form submission with the help of Wix Forms, and then I'm going to check whether subscriber of that form submission has been created in my Pabbly email marketing account or not. Okay, for that we're going to do a new form submission. It is asking for the details. I'm going to fill in all the required details. So I've filled in all the required details. First name as dummy, last name as person, email as dummyperson@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number. Now I'm going to click on this submit button. As it comes over here as successful, I'm going to open my Pabbly email marketing account and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see right over here in the subscriber in the name of dummy person with the email address as dummyperson@pabblytudes.com has been successfully created in my Pabbly email marketing account. As the subscriber has now been successfully created, this means that we successfully created an automation between Wix Forms and Pabbly email marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a business and I organize a lot of events and host them, and I collect the data of my registrations with the help of the form that I've created using Wix Forms. I manage the email marketing of my business with the help of Pabbly email marketing. I want that as soon as a new form submission is going to be done by any of the registrants with the help of Wix Forms, automatically subscriber of that same registrant should be created in my Pabbly email marketing account. And for that we have created this amazing automation between Wix Forms and Pabbly email marketing with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.